Okay, let's go. Come on. Where's Edna?
She's in the car.
Good. Come on, kids. Get your butts in the car. Go.
Don't you want to look at the Grand Canyon?
Great.
Well, we're still having a good time. Haven't heard anything back on the bike yet, so it either means they haven't started working on it yet, or we are up and running. Everything's good. Those are the kind of things about like the shops that just aggravate you because it's so simple. Damn it. So close. There, now I can see what I'm doing. So anyways, yeah. Here we are. You know, is what it is. I mean, things happen. It, you know. All right. Well, good morning, everybody. Clutch with the Sodak motorcycle blog, and yes, we're finally getting out of this town. Apparently this intersection's gonna work, I guess. I don't know. Let's see if I can get out of this thing, actually. Ah, please. One more rough-ass road to send me out right. Thanks, Vegas. As you can tell by my voice, I'm kind of just ready to go. I'm absolutely ready to go. Well, I'll be honest with you, I've had some fun this trip, but for the most part, yeah, I haven't. This has pretty much been just a sucky trip. I mean, it really has. It's been very much, well, whatever can go wrong will. If there's a way to guy, we'll get it. And I'll go more in depth. I'll probably put out maybe I've already put it out, but so I'm gonna put out a good, the bad, and the ugly of the whole trip. And yeah, there's gonna be a lot of freaking ugly. A lot of it's my own fault. There was a lot of unforced stuff on my part. However, a lot of it was just, you know, Las Vegas tomfoolery, or tomfoolery, I think it's the word. So, a lot of tomfoolery. No, you're kind of seeing what the best part of Vegas is running through at night with the lights on and not stopping. Just keep going. All right. I'll go ahead and turn up on Sahara. Like I said, I've never actually run the full strip, so I figured, well, it's 5:44 in the morning. It's not too busy yet. I figure, why not, right? Give her a run. Plus, it's a little easier to hear me talking through my through the camera, so we'll go with that too. But yeah, I'm ready to go home. It's just me going home with you. My wife is actually, I don't know, maybe the smart one. She's actually taking the airplane. So that's probably, so she'll be home, oh hell, by noon, I'm guessing, today. Don't you frickin' come in this lane now, after I followed you doing 35 and a 45. Yeah, my attitude's kind of... Oh, and you know, to top it off this morning, we had the, couldn't get out of the parking structure. So that was fun. Fun panic session. But that's okay. Because it's hopefully done now. But anyways. See if we can get some miles on us. Like I said, well, the goal tonight is Rock Springs. Looking like we should be there, according to Google, about 3 or so. So it's probably going to be more like 4, which that'll be fine. We'll get up again in the next day. But... I will say this, when you're in Vegas and you're staying somewhere, whatever it says the rate's going to be, just add $100 to $200 to it, because that won't be the rate it is. Oh, and the second thing is, don't expect to get what you reserved, because they'll also just randomly change that on you and not tell you till the last minute. I'm sure by design. I would guess it's all by design, because the house always wins, right? Out of Nevada into Arizona now. Pretty soon we'll be in Utah. Well, there's Utah. Dude, what the? Thank you, Google. I ain't gonna lie, kind of glad to be in Utah again. Boy, smoking them brakes, ain't he? Jesus. Even though I know it's not me, anytime I smell smoke brakes, I just get nervous. That's from like my truck driving days. Even on this, I'm like paranoid it's my brakes, and it's like, it's not your brakes. Oh, yeah. Actually, a lot cooler up here. It's 77 degrees, so a hell of a difference. Even here at 9 in the morning, it's still this cool, so might not be such a bad day riding through here. Won't be as bad as I thought it would be anyway. Oh, yeah, tired. Been a long week. Well, probably get fuel here in St. George and probably keep going north. We'll check in soon. One thing I have learned on this trip is, well, people are still a-holes. Nothing's changed there. Prime example, this morning going to park because, well, mind you, horseshoe doesn't communicate anything very well. So I pull out in what turns out to be like the taxi drop off. Ubers have dropped off there, all that. And I'm gonna go check out. So I get ready, I shut my bike off, I'm gonna check some stuff. Well, then I see on my text I'm at the wrong one. Cool. So get everything back on. I start, once I put it in gear, that's when the guy who runs the valley there, who, mind you, watched me the whole time with it, comes up and's like, yeah, you can't park here. Well, yeah, I know. And then I'm thinking, you know, you would have let me take all my crap off and all my gear off, and then you would have been like, oh, you can't park there. Like, I'm sorry, but that's just I'm sorry, that's whole move. That's a whole move. That's the kind of shit that people pull at the Sturgis rally. That's the kind of crap the Iron Horse pulls when they're got pay parking. They'll let you get all your stuff, get everything unloaded, and then they'll tell you can't park there. You know, instead of just telling you right away when you pull in, no, we wouldn't want to do that. No, we're going to be about it, because whatever. I will say this, the going down the road and getting a good long ride in, even though it's not the most exciting ride in the world, even though there's plenty to see here, I think it's definitely helping me out for sure. I'll just get all these random thoughts like just now where it's like, wait a second. Yep. Maybe I wasn't the a-hole, maybe it was them the whole damn time. I will say this, I'll give one of the guys credit this morning when I left. He was coming up to me and I'm like, oh, here we go. I'm like, great, he's gonna tell me I gotta move this bike now because it's been here too long. And nope, he come and struck up a quick little conversation about the bike. So, I'm not saying the whole world is a-holes, but there's, let's put it this way, way too many of them in the world. And here's the thing, being an a-hole, that's a choice. That's a choice. I do not accept that people are naturally a-holes. Being an a-hole is a choice. Just remember that. Just remember that. All right, holy crap, that's a cool looking mountain there. So we decided to go a little different route. We decided, you know what, let's take 189 up, maybe get up a little higher, get a little cooler, see a little different terrain. Not that I-80 coming out of Salt Lake ain't terrible, but you know, it's bad, but you know, I just want to do something a little different. It actually saved me a few miles, and it's only like 2 miles longer, so I'll take it. Essentially what we're going to do is we're going to do, basically got off at 189 North in Provo, come through Provo, then this will eventually hook back up with I-80 north of Park City. We're not going to go hang out in the parks or anything like that, but just take a little different route. That's a beautiful river. This has been a good route so far, though, I'll tell you that much. Are we getting a little lower at the temperature? Still pretty warm. Oh wow, there's a cool fall, I think. Wow, nice. You might not have saw it in the camera, but trust me, there's a cool little waterfall there on the right. That might be the Bridal Veil Falls they were talking about. The Utah version, that is. Yeah. Well, here we are. I think we're coming up on old Wyoming here. Soon, maybe. The real beer haven you're desiring coming from this way. That's okay, I still got some Miller Lite from Vegas in the cooler, so. It'll be nicer tonight though, because I could probably get a high alcohol content beer from old Applebee's, because that's about the only restaurant to eat it in Rock Springs. So hopefully they're open still. I think the hotel has one too. Up there it goes. There's my welcome to Wyoming. You'd hear it, but I have the intercom off, so you have to listen to me echo. Ah, one state away now. One freaking state away. Got about another 102 miles until we get to our hotel. We may do a quick fuel stop too on the way there. Might just need a little quick refresher. But yeah, up here you're seeing Evanston, Wyoming, and there ain't much here. Ain't much to it. Definitely a hole in the wall for sure. I mean, I've never actually lived in Evanston, so I can't actually give you the true, accurate, like, is it truly a hole in the wall? But, I mean, come on. Think about where we're at. And just look at the place. Like, it's, sorry, it's a hole in the wall. And if you're from Evanston, Wyoming, and you disagree, well, you're an idiot. Like, sorry. It is very much a hole in the damn wall. I mean, not saying that's a bad thing. I mean, sometimes it's good to be kind of stuck in a hole in the wall. But at the same time, I mean, let's call a spade, you know? All right, well, we'll see you in Rock Springs. Come on. Well, hey everybody, it's Clutch. We've ended the day. Yeah, we ended it quite a few hours ago, actually. Here in Rock Springs, Wyoming. Gotta grab supper at good old Applebee's. I'm pretty sure the last time I ate Applebee's was when I stayed in Rock Springs 2 years ago. I mean, there ain't a lot of options in Rock Springs, but hey, you know what? They had Sam Adams Oktoberfest on tap, and I really enjoyed chicken fajita roll. So, frankly, I was happy. And free chips and salsa, so, I mean, no complaints there. Grab another ice cold Miller Lite here, but, so, I did some adding, and basically, the hotel we stayed at, the Horseshoe Las Vegas, essentially, we paid $50 more for a reservation that weren't supposed to, and the room got downgraded when we got there, just randomly. So, that's where we're sitting there. So,
And I'm going to go over more of this in the good, the bad, and ugly from Las Vegas video. That might be the, I don't know. We're going to come up with that sometime. But, yeah, so, you know, I will say this, I don't know how to avoid it. Like, I mean, the whole thing is designed for you to get there, and basically it's made to screw you over. That's all it is. And to get you to the point where, like it was this morning, it was more than it should have been, but I wasn't prepared to fight. And unfortunately, they didn't have anybody actually working the desk, just a assistant guy that, frankly, he didn't deserve my ire, because he just trying to do his thing, and he didn't deserve it. It was not his fault. It was the original front desk tap. That's basically, the horseshoe front desk tap is not worth a flying, you know what. Insert 4-letter F word there. Yeah, I was severely disappointed in the whole process. Like, and I'm probably going to say this numerous times throughout, but I'm just, be honest with you, I'm kind of over Vegas for a while. I really am. Maybe for good. At least the Strip anyway. Kind of done with that place, but we'll leave out here in the morning, and I guess we'll go from there. So, see you later.